Alright, welcome back to Blind Chess, where we watch the blind guy try to play chess. And here goes another round. That's where we left off. I was looking at some analysis of the last episode. But here we'll just kick it off and play some more. If at first you don't succeed, play again.
Pawn e4.
And here goes nothing. So we got this guy coming at us.
Pawn e5.
Stick to our traditional guns
Knight
here.
f3. Knight c6. Pawn d4.
Always take
Pawn
that.
captures d4. Knight captures d4.
Go here.
Bishop c5.
If he goes here,
Pawn c3.
he goes pawn c3. All right. That's different.
Queen f6.
Normally they would play
Bishop
like,
e3.
there's the bishop e3. Let's go here. No,
Knight ge7.
we're into something here.
Bishop e2.
Bishop e2. Huh. Let's try
Pawn
that.
d5.
We're getting all tangled up into it here. I don't think I've ever been in this particular position before.
Bishop b5.
Yeah. All right. I don't know. We could play that. We could play that. Maybe. See, if we play this, then if he takes here, we can take here. We're even. But then he takes there, we take here. He would have to take here. And then we have a somewhat of a problem here. We could check here and then take here. So this down a piece, even down a piece. Even down a piece, or down a piece. I think we need to back up.
Bishop b6.
So d5 might have been a little bit bold. But I feel like I've seen that before somewhere in my ancient memory, where you can just come right out and hit the center there. Should be okay.
Queen d3.
Queen d3. Castling might be a good idea here. Yeah. Let's castle.
Castles kingside.
If he castles, we have that move, which is kind of cute. We'll see if it goes anywhere. So we could do something like that, and then that. This is if he castles.
Knight captures c6.
Captures. Yeah. I think if we take with the pawn, we get a little time. If we really can't do much else, I think we have to do
Pawn
that.
captures c6. Bishop a4.
Bishop a4. And he's still right out there in the center. If we take, he takes to the queen. We could play this. Or we could take here. And then play here. We got his king in the center still, so... God, how is my time already that low? Do I have... Yeah, the Wi-Fi is on. Let's go ahead and open up the
captures
center.
e4. Queen e2.
He didn't like opening the center. So let's go ahead and doobie-doo. Yeah, let's do that.
Bishop captures e3. Queen captures e3.
Let's do this.
Knight d5.
We're going to push. Then he's going to castle.
Queen c5.
Queen c5. Coming up a little short on that. I should have just played that. Oh my God. Okay, we got problems. Dude.
Bishop d7. Castles kingside.
Right. Gosh. Okay, gonna have to play a little faster than that. Let's see what went wrong there. Probably had
Pawn
some better
e4.
stuff. So this
Pawn
is pretty
e5.
standard.
Pawn d4.
So
Knight
this,
captures d4.
knight f6,
Bishop
queen
c5.
h4, queen
Pawn
f6,
c3.
transposes into
Queen
some
f6.
garbage. Okay,
Pawn
so
c3.
I just went with that because I don't know. And it's fast. So knight f6 is looking pretty good. But what if
Knight
he
f6.
transposes into this?
Bishop e3.
Knight takes e4. You just take it.
Knight f6.
Bishop g5. Knight takes c6. Bishop d3. Knight d2. I don't think your normal person would play this. Though it's, yeah. I think you're more likely to see something like this.
Pawn captures c6.
Why not that?
Bishop d3. Pawn d5.
Why not this?
Knight d2.
Knight g4, huh?
Knight g4. Castles kingside.
And that's not good.
Queen h4. Knight f3. Knight captures f2. Knight captures h4. Knight captures d1 check. King h1. Knight f2 check. Rook captures f2. Bishop captures f2.
So that wins a piece, more or less. Or the exchange in a couple pawns, I guess. Alright, so that's a little better, so just...
King h1.
Gotta play
Queen
faster.
h4.
Let's try a little
Bishop
faster
d3.
here. Alright.
Pawn e4. Pawn e5. Knight f3. Knight c6. Bishop b5.
So we got the
Knight
Rui
f6.
Lopez Berlin defense.
Castles
Come
kingside.
like this.
Knight captures e4. Rook e1. Knight d6.
They always do that.
Pawn captures c6. Knight captures e5. Bishop e7.
Alright. Huh. So this is not the best way for white to go. Usually the
Queen
d4
e2.
approach is better. Although you can do that. And then how do you ever really get out of this? Darn it, man. I just haven't played in so long because... Yeah. Alright. Because if you castle, you know, you can't just castle because then he's going to go pow and this is exposed. But I thought I reviewed this. I'm going to lose on time again. Well. I can't remember how to get out of this. Well, maybe I just played this. And then that. If I played that, he could check me here. And that's no good. Oh, man. What do you do here? The only thing I can think of is like something like this and this, but then I can't castle either. So... Dude. This is such a freaking travesty. Good. Let's just review it. Ridiculous. Alright. I don't know.
Bishop b5. Rook e1. Knight captures
What do you
e5.
do? Knight f5.
Queen e2.
Knight f5.
Knight f5. Pawn c3.
What about that? c5? How do you...
Knight f5.
It's that big a deal, huh?
Pawn d3.
So say you castle,
Castles kingside.
then what about that?
Pawn g4. Knight d4.
Alright.
Castles kingside.
Then what about
Pawn d3.
this,
Knight f5.
this?
Pawn c3. Pawn c5.
Okay.
Pawn d3.
So he goes like that. Now you castle.
Castles kingside.
Then what about this?
Pawn g4.
Knight h4, huh?
Knight h4.
Then what about... There's not really... Okay.
Pawn g4. Castles kingside. Pawn c5. Pawn c3.
What about castle
Castles
here?
kingside. Pawn
And
g4. Knight h4. Knight captures c6.
What?
Pawn captures c6. Queen captures e7. Knight f3 check.
Alright. Well, that's good to know. It's tough to see that all in 30 seconds or a minute. Is that good enough? Okay. I'm no longer afraid of g4 there, so let's learn some more chess. Gosh, man. It's going to take a little while. Where's my mouse? There it is. Okay, I see something.
Pawn e4.
Let's go.
Pawn e5.
Gosh.
Knight f3.
This is tough.
Knight c6. Bishop c4. Bishop e7. Pawn d4. Knight captures d4. Queen captures d4. Pawn d6.
He's just going to give me that, which he can do. I can take. He's going to go there. I can fall back to here. That kind of crap. He's eventually going to get a good thing going there. No, he can't do that because I have this. Let's just do this.
Queen captures g7. Bishop
dude,
f6.
That's mate, right? That was
Queen
easy.
Captures f7,
all right, we got
checkmate.
some point. We got a point back. Well, that was the easiest. That was the shortest game I've had in a long time. 8 moves to checkmate. That's pretty helpful. Holy crap, man. All right, let's take a look at that one.
Pawn e5.
So this is all fine.
Knight c6.
He's asking for
Bishop
trouble
e7.
at that point.
Pawn captures d4. Knight captures d4.
And then,
Queen
yeah,
captures
so
d4.
queen takes,
Pawn d6.
and then he has no way
Queen
to
captures
defend.
g7. Bishop
He
f6.
just didn't
Queen
see that.
captures
All right, cool.
f7 checkmate.
So that was easy enough. Let's get some more points. More. Moar.
Pawn e4. Pawn e5. Pawn d4. Pawn captures d4. Knight f3. Knight c6. Bishop c4. Knight f6. Bishop g5.
Really? We have this move. Huh. Check, take. You could take them back. And there. We could also play to here. Let's just, since we're burning points like crazy,
Bishop b4 check.
let's just do that. Because yeah, that's pretty good, I guess.
Pawn c3. Pawn captures c3. Knight captures c3.
I don't know. It's not so great. This is not that great. We could play bishop takes and then d6 here. Keeping that for a minute. We are up a pawn. Let's go ahead and give him the two bishops. Protect the pin here.
C3.
We'll get rid of that pin in a minute.
Pawn d6.
We can castle. Without his queen's knight, there isn't a good way to exploit this pin other than getting his queen maybe there.
Pawn e5.
All right. Take. He's just giving up another pawn. If we take here first, then he even has less pieces. Well, then there's that. Right. He's going to check me.
Pawn captures e5. Queen captures d8 check.
So here's where I think we should probably take with the knight. And then castle. If I take this way, he gets that pawn.
Knight captures d8.
We're going to be up a pawn, but it's going to be a crappy doubled pawn over here. But that's okay, because we'll have
Knight
these
captures
3
e5.
extras over here. So we castle.
Castles kingside.
He could do that. So hopefully he won't take here. I don't know. We could play here and then there. Cool. Let's go here.
Knight e4.
That kind of... Actually, that's not that great, because it pulls us away from the defender of this. Darn it.
Bishop captures d8.
Oh,
Rook captures
not
d8.
good. It's going to get ugly. So I should have played my bishop somewhere first. I guess I was so eager not to get doubled up here that it doesn't even matter now. He's going to win a piece. This is terrible. This is not a good thing. So that was a boo-boo. But this is how you get
Knight
back. Yeah,
captures
this is going to
F7.
be bad because if we move the rook, he's got this check picking up the piece. If we move the rook to defend, then he's got this move picking up the rook. So basically screwed. Well, shite. What if I go here? I don't really do anything. I'm just going to resign. I suck. Alright, let's go look at it. See how badly I did. How I could have done better. Alright, here we go. Dude, that was awful.
Pawn e4. Pawn d4. Knight f3.
Bishop b4 check is better. Alright.
Knight c6. Bishop c4. Knight f6. Bishop g5.
Bishop e7 is definitely the way to go, yeah. Nice
Bishop
and
e7.
solid. e5, knight to g4. Alright. Alright, let's try some more. Gotta go back through all this stuff. It's been so long.
Pawn e4. Pawn e5. Pawn f4. Pawn captures f4. Knight f3. Pawn g5. Bishop c4. Pawn g4. Castles kingside. Pawn captures f3. Queen captures f3. Queen f6. Pawn e5. Queen captures e5. Pawn d3. Bishop h6. Bishop d2.
Okay, we're gonna have to block here like this.
Knight e7. Bishop c3.
Dude, what the hell?
Queen c5 check. King h1.
H1. So I can't really castle into this crap here. But I can go rook to here? I guess I have time for that, huh?
Rook g8. Knight d2. Pawn d5.
It's pretty good. This looks kind of decent. We're up 4 material points here. What do we got? Like a piece? We got the knight and a pawn?
Bishop b3.
Bishop b3. Okay. Now here's where we got to be pretty careful. I think I can force a trade of queens right now by going like that.
Bishop g4.
And he's only got this f2 square to go to. Looks like that's like his only safe square, right? Because we have
Queen f2.
Now we get the queens off the board. We're looking
f2.
pretty solid. Now we can play knight here, shoring up a lot. I'm not missing too much here, and we actually get yeah, let's do that.
Knight bc6.
That's the only real weakness I'm detecting here.
Rook e1.
Rook e1. Let's get out of there.
Castles queenside. Bishop f6. Rook d8. Pawn h3. Bishop e6.
Seems pretty good.
Rook fe2. Rook g6. Bishop captures e7. Knight captures e7. Knight f3.
Man. I'm just up a bunch though. But that doesn't mean you can just go throwing it away.
Knight f5.
Let's make threats. We'll give up that for that. Because that's too, that's better. So he has to respond to that. Plus, this takes away his knight's best 2 squares. He can't. That pawn's hanging because we have this rook here. The only reason I went here is to get the bishop off there. Now that really is hanging. And he's got this spot to go to. Huh.
Knight E3.
Just drop it in there, man. I'm much better at slow chess. Obviously. I go very slow. Even for this 5 minutes and 5 second increment. So 5 and 5. But now that's pretty solid. It's going to be tough for him to get rid of that. He has knight moves here, here,
Pawn
and here.
G3.
Pawn G3, I don't care. I can just take it.
Rook captures G3.
But then he can just take it. Yeah.
Rook captures E3.
Well, there goes my piece. Oh shit.
Rook EG8.
But he can't simultaneously save his rook, save his knight, protect that square. But I could have just taken it with a pawn. But maybe this is okay. Seemed kind of okay. What's he going to do? He could take here. I'm up 2.
Rook captures E6. Pawn captures E6.
So I'm up 4 again.
Knight H4.
Knight H4. Huh. Could attack him. Let's attack
Bishop
him.
G5. Knight G2. King D7.
That doesn't work so well. I could check and yeah.
Rook F1.
Rook F1. Huh. That's fine.
Pawn C6. Pawn H4. Bishop H6. Knight captures F4. Rook captures F4. Rook 8 G7.
Threatens mate. Makes him trade rooks.
Rook F2. Rook 3 G4. King H3. Rook G3 check. Rook 3 G4. King H3. Pawn H5. Pawn C3. King E7. Bishop D1. Rook G3 check. King H2.
Oh,
Rook
fucking
F7.
shit. I'm so fucking dumb. God damn it. Oh my God. I can just resign now. Oh,
Rook
thank
F6.
God.
Rook captures F6.
Sometimes that's why you don't resign. Thank God. Okay, I gotta be more careful. How are we doing on time? Okay, that's good for this session. Whoops. Yeah, okay. Holy smokes, man. I am terrible.
Pawn E5. Pawn captures F4. Pawn G5. Pawn G4. Queen captures F3. Queen F6. Queen captures E5. Pawn D3. Bishop H6. Bishop D2. Knight E7. Bishop C3. Queen C5 check. King H1. Rook G8. Knight D2. Pawn D5.
Playing
Bishop B3.
excellent.
Bishop G4. Queen F2. Queen captures F2. Rook captures F2. Knight BC6. Rook E1.
Now here's where I start playing a little hokey.
Castles queenside.
So
Rook E1.
D4. Like, how are you gonna? That one's a piece. But doesn't it? Oh, I got this pawn in the way.
Pawn D4.
I guess winning a piece is good.
Rook E1.
And Bishop E6 is also kind of good, and castling is good.
Castles queenside. Bishop F6. Rook D E8. Pawn H3. Bishop E6.
Fair enough.
Rook Fe2.
Stacks them up.
Rook G6.
Okay, so right
Rook
here.
Fe2.
So knight F5 right away is better.
Knight F5.
And let's say he does kind of the same
King
thing
H2.
he did to Rook G6. Well, hold on a sec.
Rook Fe2.
Let's think about
Rook
this.
G6.
Get him to go
Knight
here,
captures
which is
E7.
this is good.
Knight F3.
That's good.
Knight F5.
That's fine.
King H2.
That's not that great.
Knight
Plop
E3.
it in there.
Pawn G3.
Now here, Rook takes G3.
Rook captures G3. Rook captures E3.
Rook takes H3 check. Okay, what? Oh. See, this is the problem with being blind and in speed chess, because I can't see the whole board at the same time, and it's all foggy. But I could have just done this.
Rook captures H3 check.
And then that.
King G1.
And just
captures
myrtling
E3.
him. It's a straight myrtle. It's a myrtle in the first degree. It's toast. So anyway, yeah, all right. So yeah, it's good that I'm blind because it gives them a chance. All right, I don't think we have time for one more on this session. I like to keep them a little bit on under an hour. So that's good for this one, and we'll get back to this soon enough on blind chess. Thanks for tuning in. Have a wonderful day.